Good evening, all and everybody. Today again we are going to start our maths next chapter, and this is the class 8 mathematics, and we are going to start the chapter 3, that is the Vedic mathematics. Okay, this is one of the most important chapter. Why? Because we have learned so many things about the Vedic mathematics in our previous classes, but here in the RBSc board, what are the things that we have to study right now? See, Vedic mathematics. What is the Vedic mathematics? As you can see the name, Vedic mathematics means the mathematics actually which have been derived from the Vedas. Vedic mathematics. And in the Vedic mathematics, some of the Indian scientists in the old time, in the ancient time, they have developed a new technology. They have developed the new technique for the multiplication, for the so many operations, like either it is multiplication, either it is addition, either it is subtraction, either it is you can see square root, cube root. So there are so many things, and these are the things which have been divided into the different classes. Today we will work on the multiplication. Okay, and the Vedic mathematics. What is the utility of the Vedic mathematics here for us? So what we can understand, actually the Vedic mathematics, it is very much helpful for us also. Today also it is very helpful for us, since we have so many devices, so many electronic devices to calculate, like calculator and so many other tricks also we have. Still in today's world also the Vedic mathematics can't be ignored. Why? Because it makes the calculation faster, it saves our time, and this kind of the rules, it is very much helpful whenever we are going to appear in the competition exam. Why? Because there within the seconds we have to reach till the answer, and we need not to multiply the whole digits. So in that particular situation it is going to be very much helpful for us. So this is all about the utility of the Vedic mathematics, that already we are knowing, but today we will see the multiplication. Okay, multiplication technique we are going to study. So first I have written the first method. Actually we have to study two methods of the multiplication here in the chapter, and the first method I have written in front of you. It is the Urdhva Tiryak Bhayam method. Urdhva Tiryak Bhayam method. That Urdhva Tiryak Bhayam, that is the name which have been derived. Okay, which have been derived from their book. Vedic mathematics separate books are available in the market. So it has been derived from that particular book. Urdhva. These are the Sanskrit word. These are the Sanskrit word. If you will see the meaning Urdhva, what is the meaning of Urdhva here? Mathematically, if you will see, so Urdhva means vertically. What is the meaning of vertically? Vertically means one after the other. Means if the two digits are written one after the other, so directly, vertically. Okay, perpendicular axis you can understand. Okay, that you will see later on. Next is the Tiryak Bhayam. What is the meaning of Tiryak Bhayam here? Crosswise. And since we are going to study about the multiplication, so what we have to do in the multiplication by the Urdhva Tiryak Bhayam method, we have to multiply two ways. First is the vertical multiplication, and second is the crosswise multiplication. And that's why this particular method, it is known as Urdhva Tiryak Bhayam method. But before the multiplication, certain rules are there that we have to understand. See here, number of groups. What is the number of groups? Actually the number of groups, this is the formula for the number of groups. You have to remember it also. Number of group should be equal to 2n minus 1, where the n represents the number of digit. What is the number of digit? You can understand by the following examples which I have written below it. For the 2 digits number, meaning is that if we want to multiply the two digits number, two digits number we have considered, for example 23, 37. So these are the two number digits. So for that, what is the number of group? 2n minus 1 means 2 into 2 minus 1. In the place of n, what we have to fill here? 2. Why? Because the 2 represents the two number digits we have to multiply. So it will give me 2 2s are minus 1 means 3 group. Meaning is that for the multiplication of all kinds of the two digits number, we have actually 3 group. Same like that for the 3 digits number, if we want to multiply 2 3 digits number, meaning is that, for example 123 into 337. So these are the 3 digits number. 100 place number is also there. So in that particular case, the number of group will be 2n minus 1 means 2 into 3 minus 1. It will give me 6 minus 1 5 means there will be total 5 group. So these are the things that we will understand with the help of the examples only. Examples also. But right hand side, on the right hand side, you have to focus your eyes. What I have made here for your proper understanding. See here, what I have written actually the two digits number. I will come to the examples also. At that moment, you will understand it in a proper way. But before it, see it, what I have done. For example, I have the two digits number. One is the AB and another is the CD. And I want to multiply both the digits. So how I should write down? I should write down these numbers separately. This is the ones place digit. This is the tens place digit. So what I have written in the place of ones place digit, B and D. B and D. And what I should write down in the tens place, A and C. Okay. So these kinds of the arrangement we have to map. And already I have told you, according to the two digits number, the number of groups will be 3. The number of group will be 3. So right now see what I am doing here. I am making the number of group. First group, second group, third group. Okay. And what we have to do in the first, second and third group, one by one we will try to see. In the first and third group, operations are almost similar. And what we have to do, see here, this is my third group. In the third group, what are the numbers which are written in the tens place? What are the numbers which are written in the tens place that I have to consider? You can see in the third group I have written A and C. Same like that in the first group. What are the numbers which are written in the ones place that I have to consider? I have written here B and D. So for the third group and for the first group, calculation is very easy. Nothing. What are the numbers which are written in the 100 place, A and C? Direct vertically we have to write down the multiplication. Vertically means A and C, so A into C, AC. Same like that for the first group, you can see the digits which are written in the ones place, B into D, BD. So that is all about the third group and the first group. But I have left the middle group. What I have to do for the second group, you can see in the second group, again both the numbers we have to write down, like A and B, C and D. And this particular second group will represent the crosswise multiplication. What is the meaning of crosswise multiplication here? Means A, I have to multiply with D. Same like that, B, I have to multiply with C. And whatever the product will form, like A into D and like B into C, finally their addition I have to write here. So this is all about the multiplication of the two digits number. Let me repeat the things again. There will be the three group. In the first and third group, what are the digits which are written on the 100 place? What are the digits which are written on the ones place? Vertically their multiplication will be there. But in the middle group, again I have to consider both the digits one by one, and crosswise I have to multiply, and their addition I have to do for the middle group. Right now I will consider some of the examples, and with the help of the examples you will understand better. Look here. See here. Right now I am rubbing the board. See. So many examples we can do one by one. Very easy method. See here. First, for example, I have to multiply 73 with 89. So see the condition. See the condition here. What I have told you we have to map three groups. So suppose this is my third group, this is my second group, and this is my first group. In the first group, the digits which are written on the ones place I have to write down. In the third group, the digits which are written on the tens place I have to write down. And in the middle group, what I have to do, both the digits I have to write down one by one. And after that the calculation, this is the question actually. Okay, no problem. This. And after that what I have to do? Okay, see, in the first group, vertically the multiply the digits 3 into 9. After that I will put the slash. Why? Because it will be solved in the three parts. In the first group, in the third group also, directly what are the digits I have to vertically multiply. And for the second group, I have to go for the cross multiplication and their addition. So 7 into 9 plus 3 into 8. And after that one by one equal to sign I have to put, I am writing here, equal to sign I have to put, and I have to, things are similar for me. 7 8 ja 56 slash 7 9 ja 63 plus 8 3 ja 24 slash 3 9 ja 27. Again I have to solve. 56 slash 63 plus 24 you have to do. So directly we can add 4 3 7 6 2 8 27. And from here directly we will get the answer. And how we will get the answer? See the logic also. Okay. What I have to do again, see, only I have to consider the last digit. Only I have to consider the last rightmost digit from every section. Actually the question is going to be solved in 3 sections. See again. So what I am doing, for example, how I will get the answer. For example, this is the rightmost digit 7. So from the every section I have to consider only one digit. And whatever the next digit will be there, it will be carry forward. It will be carry forward. Right now see, 87 plus 2. Again you will add. So what will you get? You will get the 89. So that 89. So what is the rightmost digit? 9 only. 89. What I have to write down here? 9. And again the carry forward digit will be there, and that carry forward digit will be 8 here. And here what is the carry forward? 2. So in this way you can write down. 7 I am copying from here. 2 will be the carry forward. 87 plus 2 will give me the 89. So 9 will be here. Again 8 will be the carry forward, and that I have to add with the 56. So 56 plus 8, it will give me 8 6 14 and 5 1 6. So this is going to be my answer. Again on the rough copy you can multiply both the digits, and again you can verify this is your answer or not. Okay, next time I will solve so many questions for you.